Hey NailTubers, what is up Nailification Squad? You like my Hello Kitty? Oh guys, you know what? I ended up going to the hospital about my finger. It got so bad. And thankfully I got medicines and antibiotics for it. But you know what too? I was starting to feel bad about how my finger was looking as I go and edit. So I thank all of you guys for being so understanding about it. So hopefully it helps clear it up. This one is the same thing that's on my thumb, but it's starting to really clear up really good. So I'm so happy about that. But the reason why I'm doing this today is because, oh, and let me say this. Most of the videos that I post have already been recorded. So what you're seeing is, and also the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of times you're going to see things out of order because after I record, ain't no order I put them up in. I'll be working and forget what order I recorded them in. So I put them up for your enjoyment. But the video that was posted on working with my left hand, the acrylic video, there were some comments about what I used in it. So I just thought that I'd come and share that with you because some people really liked it. In that video, I used this crystal, and I've had this crystal for a while. I got it at a local hobby shop. I don't know if I got it at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, maybe even one of the fabric stores, but anywhere that sells crystals. And I just happened to see it and I liked the shape of it. I just thought it was different. And the original reason why I got this was to use as a prop for like reveal shots, right? And it's funny because my very first prop that I got in my very first video on YouTube was this crystal display thing, right? Isn't it? I just still love this thing. I love this so much. And the funny thing is, I've never even used it in any reveal shots, I don't think. But what it does for me is this sits on my desk at all times and I just love gazing at it while I'm working. So yeah, I got this prop at first, and then when I was at the hobby shop or whatever, I came across this and I was like, that would probably make a really nice prop, and I don't think I use this either. But one thing that came to mind as I was doing acrylics, and sometimes guys, at some point, I'm sure we all do, we do our own nails off camera. Sometimes we just need that time to ourselves. But let me tell you, it gets difficult holding your hand. And especially that video was me working with my non-dominant hand because I am right-handed. To hold your hand in a certain place, and for content creators, us that have YouTube channels, it's even more difficult because you're having to stay in camera frame. So that makes it even more harder. I don't know, maybe some of you guys are able to hold your hand like this for extended amounts of time. I think I can do my left hand better than my right hand, but doing this eventually tension builds up. So when that tension started building, I started saying to myself, I got to find something a little more comfortable. I tried a couple of things, and then I was like, wait a minute, what about that thing that I bought as a hand prop that I never used? And in looking at it, the first thing that came to my mind was just the graduating size of it. And I'm thinking most hands are, depending on how your hand is, but most hands, they go in a descending order of the fingers, right? And I'm thinking, okay, there's a ascending disorder. There's an ascending disorder. There's an ascending, descending order in this crystal, right? So I started thinking about how to use it. Oh, wait a minute. My Hello Kitty came off. You know what, guys? Actually, this is a children's size finger cover, but I just got it because I thought it was cute because it was Hello Kitty. But she does kind of have a tendency to pop off. I might just cut a slit in it somewhere just to loosen it up around my finger where it stays. But anyway, yeah, so I started thinking, I put it in my hand. And then I love the fact that, the cuts, the facets in it, you can rest your fingers right on them. And so then I can put this in my hand and rest, and I can actually hold this the whole time, and there's no tension in my hand. So as I always say, guys, you know, in just about most videos when I'm showing what I do, I say what works for me may be different for you. This is what I came up with. Oh, and I also use this to kind of, I use my thumb if I need to turn, you know, or whatever. So I really love this as a prop, and you'll see this crystal more often. And you know what? It doesn't have to be a crystal like this. You can use anything. In fact, if you're doing polygel, you could even take your polygel tube and just rest it. And I would do it, actually I use it for prep to keep my fingers steady while I'm filing. Now I know a lot of, and I do this too. The other thing to do is to hold your, let me get my file so I can demonstrate. Hold on, guys. I didn't think I was going to talk about this, so I didn't have it quite ready. I thought I was just going to talk about the crystals. And then the other way, which is pretty much like the original way that's usually being taught, is to take your hand file and hold it in place. And then you move your finger, your right hand or your dominant hand, up underneath the file. You can do that as well. Again, like I said, what works for me, I'm just showing that to you. And there's endless ways to do it. If you have a different way you do it, guys, share it. Share it in the comments. Let us know how you use your non-dominant hand to do your work and keep comfortable and hold your hand steady. Okay? So I just thought that I'd share that with you, and there's going to be more of these to come too. Say bye, Hello Kitty. I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. If you did, remember to hit the like button. Oh, and don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and remember to hit the Nailification bell so that you can become part of this NailTube family. I'm so glad you came today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Much love.